homework lesson. This week we are going to be working on, it's actually lesson 5, programming with Scrat. So again, remember this first box is almost always a video for you to watch. So go ahead and watch that after you have seen this video. We're not going to go through it now. I trust you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our first activity. All right, so you're going to notice that our blocks look a little bit different this time. So we have 4 different blocks that tell us to go north or up, south or down, east or right, west or left. For the rest of class, at least today, I'm going to be calling these north, south, east, and west. Okay, so we're going to be calling that's what we're going to be calling the blocks from now on. Okay, so our directions say, play with these blocks to see what they can make Scrat do. Get Scrat to the acorn to complete the level. And remember, so you can, if you need a hint, you can click on this light bulb. Also remember, if you are more comfortable learning in Spanish, you can change the language down in this box down here. It says English right now, you click on it, and Spanish is right underneath it. So our goal is to take Scrat right here, and we need to get him down to this acorn. So if you look, he needs to go, which way does he need to go, north or south? Right, he needs to go south. So that means we're going to be using the south block, but now we need to know how many times he needs to move south. So to do that, we actually can count these little squares right here. So we have him here, so we need to count how many times he would jump, or how many times he would move. So you check out 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps. So just like last week, every jump gets its own block. Okay, so we're going to go to our block space, and we're going to grab our 3 south blocks. So remember, you need to hear that little click, and the block needs to be lit up. So 1, 2, 3. So let's see, and then we're going to hit run. Perfect. All right, let's see what we got for our next activity. Okay, so it says this time we're going to use 2 movement blocks to get Scrat to the acorn. So now we need to know, so now Scrat is not going north and south, he's going to go east or west. So remember, east means he's going right, west means he's going left. So which way does Scrat need to go? Does he need to go east or west? Take a look. Does he need to go east or west? Yeah, he needs to go east. Very good. So let's count how many jumps or how many moves we need for Scrat to make. He needs to make 1 move and 2. So that means we need, yes, we need 2 move east blocks. We're going to do 1. I'm hearing that click. 2. And then we're going to hit run and make sure we're right. Fantastic. Okay, so it says this puzzle is a little tricky. So now if you look, Scrat doesn't just need to go east or west or north and south. He needs to do both. So let's choose one way we're going to get him to the acorn. So for this puzzle, I think we're going to have Scrat go down. We're going to have him go south first, okay? So like I just said, we're going to have him go south. And then we're going to use our step button, and that will get him to our next, so that'll have him do 1 step at a time. So it says keep going, and we knew that we had more work to do. So now which way does he need to go? Does he need to go west or east? Think about it. Good, he needs to go east. And only 1 move. So now we're going to hit the reset button. And then we'll do all of our code at once by hitting run. Very nice, you guys. All right, we'll do 1 or 2 more together, and then the rest you can do All right, so it says move one way, then another to get Scrat to the acorn. So just like before, you need to use two different blocks of north, south, east, or west to get Scrat to your acorn. So seeing where he is right now, I think first we're going to have him go sideways. So which way does he need to go? East or west? Good. He needs to go east. So how many times does he need to move east? He needs to move one time, two times. All right, so I'm going to put two east blocks. I'm listening for that click each time and I'm making sure they're lit up. And then I know that he will be right here. So if you can just kind of visualize and like know where Scrat is supposed to be, you don't have to use the step button. But if it is easier, you can hit step 2 times and that will show you exactly where Scrat is. So then you know exactly which way you need to go. So now Scrat needs to still get to that acorn. So which way should he go? Good, he should go north. Yep. Awesome. All right, so we're going to hit reset. And then we're going to hit run so our code all runs at once. Ready? Let's check it out. Fabulous. So here we have another video. So debugging is something else we're going to talk about just briefly. Debugging means to find and fix any mistakes you make in code. Everybody makes mistakes. It happens. Especially in coding, you might add a piece of code you don't need anymore. So you just go back and take it back out. So I'll have you watch that video on your own. And then these exercises are these activities are just helping you learn how to debug. So it says figure out what is missing and then add blocks to get Scrat to the acorn. So sometimes your mistakes are that you have too much code and sometimes your mistakes are that you don't have enough code. So what I'm going to do, especially when we're debugging, is use the step button to go one step at a time. So let's check it out. So we have step. And remember, when you hit the step button, the block you're doing right now will be highlighted. So we'll step again. Okay, that looks so good so far. I think I see our issue. So we're right here. What do we need to add? Do we need a west block or a north block? Very good. Yes, you need to add a north block. All right, so we'll hit reset and then we'll hit run. And just like that, you have debugged. So again, debugging is just finding a mistake and either adding or taking away blocks to fix your code. Super simple, just like when you erase something in a math problem. All right, so now we're going to practice getting Scratch the acorn. I think this is going to be the last one I do with you. And then the last 1, 2, 3, 4 will be on your own. Okay? So let's do this together. Let's have Scrat goes sideways first. Does he need to go east or west? You tell me. Good, he needs to go east. Now let's count together how many jumps he needs, how many times he needs to move east. Ready? He needs to move 1, 2, and 3. So that means we're going to put 3 move east blocks. So 1, 2, 3. So now we know that our Scrat is sitting right here. Does he need to move north or south? Good, he needs to move south. How many times? Yep, just 1, you're right. All right, so now we have our code. Let's run it. All right, nice job, you guys. You guys are going to work on if you would like to do the challenge, you can. If you would like, it's fine. You can skip it for right now. I forgot this challenge was in this one. So now this one, for number 10, they're going to ask you to either add or take out a block. Okay, so you guys are going to do this one on your own. And feel free to message me with any questions on Dojo, and I'll get right back to you. But that has been Lesson 5, Programming with Scrat. Happy coding, tech gurus. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.